Hey y'all, good morning, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be, whether you're on East Coast, West Coast, Central. Just hopping on here really quickly because I have to be back in like 8 minutes for a meeting. But I just came from a quick run, had to get a different scenery, different type of vibe. So yeah, came out to the bay. And anyways, so y'all, spiritual warfare is just so real right now. I mean, it's always been real, but now it's getting tough, like real tough. So I just want to remind everyone, including myself, to just stay prayed up and just do things that can put you in a good, positive mindset on a daily. Be consistent as possible with it, whether it's through prayer, meditation, jogging, power walking, just reading a book, taking yourself out on a picnic. And I've shared things like this on Black as She TV on the Instagram page. So I've shared things like this before, but now, like y'all, every day, constantly, we're just like, I'm not gonna say I'm just noticing so many things, and it is just becoming like horrible by the day, by the minute. It's just a lot, even just like personally, my own stuff. Like, I'm getting better day by day with things and taking things day by day. But even personally, like, I'm still getting there. I'm not all the way there. I'm a little bit more at peace with, what's been going on and stuff. And it's still something new arises. So it's just like the enemy is just busy, but we don't want to give him that credit. We always want to know that we serve a bigger God. And just, again, that comes with just knowing and trusting and having faith in Christ, and just doing things to keep our mind focused on the positive things, right? So, and the uplifting things. So I just want to come on here to just be uplifting and to just encourage you all to do that and stay on that path of righteousness despite what arrows are being thrown your way. Because let me tell y'all, they are being thrown at every which way. But like, once again, personally and just in general, like, as much as I want to escape what's going on social media and just in our world, it's very hard to turn the other cheek and act as if it's not going on, or that you don't notice it, or that you didn't stumble across something on a blog page or whatever the case may be. And it's just foolishness out here, y'all. It's just a lot of foolishness going on. And speaking of, really quickly, just like, I know a lot of guys have been getting dragged into the mud or whatever, under the dirt, regarding like the Keke Palmer situation and how her boyfriend like exploited his emotions and his feelings about what she wore to the Usher concert and stuff like that. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. He was not wrong to feel how he felt, and this is coming from a female perspective, and I don't care who has anything to say about it. As far as I'm concerned, you can pay attention to something as I walk away, and that's what you can do. So, because I'm just tired of this foolishness. I'm sick and tired of the nonsense. It is just blasphemy. He was completely correct. Like, he was correct. How he expressed it was completely inappropriate, and I feel like, as a very private person myself, that should have been something that was discussed behind closed doors. But to be honest, when you look back on it, you can tell he was kind of feeling like that for a while, especially because she posted something prior to wearing that attire. If y'all go back and look, I'm not sure if she still has it up, but she posted something in the manner of how she's kind of been like, she likes what she likes. So I guess bisexual or whatever the case may be. So I can already tell when she made that post, people, they tell you so much without telling you so much. If you really in touch and really in tune with spirituality and aware of spiritual warfare, you pick up on everything. And the tone in which you can tell she posted it from a spiritual perspective, in my opinion, it was very insensitive to the father of her child. Because I'm like, what? Like, even if they did break up or whatever the case may be, or if this was a topic of conversation that was brought up between the two of them, that is something she should not have posted. Even that rubbed me the wrong way. I'm sick and tired of biting my tongue on a lot of stuff just due to uncertainty of the backlash that I may get from it. I do not care, because enough is enough. Like, she shouldn't have even posted that. And y'all know, y'all have seen me post Keke Palmer on my personal page. I have posted her. I've said like how I feel like she's a mother that is beautiful. And at the moment that I posted that, she was well dressed. Like, she was dressed in a nice blue dress. That's still on her page. Y'all can go and try to find it, but beautiful. And I posted that on my story on Instagram, on my, once again, on my personal page. And I'm like, yes, that is a mother. And then for her to, like, a month later backdoor, and then now she's just all over the place, like really all over the place. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards her, but I'm just letting y'all know how the spirits are working right now. Like, they're causing so much confusion right now, and we have to stay like attentive to that, because they working, they out here, and they're getting bolder by the day. So just, it's a lot going on. She shouldn't have made that post, because to me, I felt like when he posted what he said about her attire, it was a get back post, really. When you look at it, it was a get back, like, okay, you did this and embarrassed me, now I'm about to do this and embarrass you, except it backfired on him, which is completely unfair. But he did bring it on himself, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, that should have been a conversation to have behind closed doors. And so the post, her too, the post that she made about I like what I like or whatever, and y'all should have peeped this a long time ago, and I'm not restricted to just this one man, just because I had this baby with him, I still like what I like. That was behind closed doors business. Like, it shouldn't be happening anyway, from a righteous point of view. But I'm not going to condemn her for her lifestyle. I'm not going to condone it either. I don't condone it. I don't represent stuff like that. So it's a no for me. But that should have been behind closed doors. So really, they going tit for tat, but he's the only one taking backlash from it. You see everybody else under her comments like, oh girl, ha ha ha, oh I did peep that, girl, do you. It's nothing to do you about. Like, no, and y'all got to stop promoting this foolishness and parading and clapping and applauding this ignorance. No. And I don't judge anybody in the LGBTQI, whatever y'all want to call it, because it's steady adding letters. Every day there's a new title for what somebody decides to wake up and be at that point of time in their life. And it's just a mess. Like, get it together. Y'all think this stuff is a joke. And then y'all wonder why y'all life is in constant chaos mode. Like, I know I go through my stuff, but at least I know what I'm being targeted on. At least I know what I'm being targeted. Y'all just people, I feel like a lot of people in this world and society are just so everywhere. They don't even know what they being targeted on. Y'all don't even know where y'all arrows are coming from, because y'all so everywhere. Every moment, every minute is something new that y'all got going on, based on society and wherever the wind may blow you. Like, no, it wasn't okay for him to post with his thoughts out loud. It wasn't okay for her to make that post talking about she liked whatever she liked, because that's disrespectful to him. And I don't want to be so hard on her about her attire, because I myself have worn something like that. I'll keep it 100. I myself have worn something like that, but I was in my early 20s and I was single. I did not just have a baby. So I feel like people do have to take those things into consideration. She does have a child now. You are a mother. Even Angela Simmons, she had something on that was it was very risky, and I'm risky too now, but I've gotten better because I know that I'm also talking about God and Christ. And the thing about it is Keke Palmer is actually a PK. So it's just like, I know that doesn't really mean anything in today's society, in today's world, but that should hold some type of weight to it, like as far as like how you're dressing and stuff like that. And I know she's probably been under the barrel for years, which is why she is how she is. I get that. She have something to prove and have something to say about, like, just because she's this, it does not mean that's going to stop her, right? Just because she's a PK, that doesn't mean it's going to stop her from doing and living her life. I get the message, but come on now, like, you are like Angela Simmons, like I was getting ready to say, she had on a pretty outfit, and it was revealing though, because I saw another celebrity who had on the same onesie, like the one piece, and but what did she do? She had a what do you call it, like a hoodie wrapped around it, because that part down there, her privates, would have been revealed. Now I feel like, and I saw somebody comment this, like, I just wouldn't have worn it at all. You gotta wrap the hoodie around it. I agree with that. Just why do y'all feel like y'all gotta wear this to feel sexy and be sexy? Y'all black women, y'all already fine, y'all already got it going on. No homo, what they say, gotta be very specific nowadays. No homo. But I just love black women and black men. Like, we are the ish. We don't have to keep doing all this stuff and being so what is it, so revealing with our bodies and stuff like that to show that we have it going on. Like, y'all got it. Y'all, we are the whole package. Y'all don't have to go to these extremities to prove that. Like, y'all got it. So it's just like, be who you are and be sexy, but be modest sexy. Like, still leave things to the imagination. Like the old people would say, it's okay. Men are still going to notice you. And people say that all the time, but I don't think people really believe it, because if we did, then we would not be where we are today in society. Like, y'all are going to get noticed. Beauty is beauty. Wisdom and knowledge that people possess is actually more attractive and more astonishing than physical appearance, because you can have physical appearance and be as blank and as shallow as a freaking blank canvas. Like, y'all are already it. Y'all don't have to do all that stuff. But it's just like, why would you wear it in the first place? And she was correct. But I do applaud her for putting that around there and saying, hey, because yeah, I am a mama. Like, I do have somebody to represent, and I do have somebody who's going to be looking at these pictures and looking at these tabloids and vlogs one day and saying like who their mom was and stuff like that. So you do have to be very cautious of things like that, and why we have chosen to ignore that or just put it to the wayside or act as if that's not a thing, to have self-respect and class about ourselves, both for males and females. I just don't know. But anyways, all right, y'all, this is 12 minutes. I feel like I'm running super behind. The time was already pushed back, so that it kind of bought me time to get on here and do this video. Yet I feel like I'm still pressed for time, so let me go ahead and wrap this up. But that's all I came on here to say. It's just like, y'all be vigilant. Like, now are the times. Like, these times now are the times. And we just gotta stop. We gotta stop promoting stuff. And y'all also need to stop inviting everybody to the cookout. Like, y'all gotta stop, because that's gonna be on another topic, because that kind of pisses me off. Like, stop it. We ain't gonna have nothing left for ourselves and for our culture and for our people in about a few months, seems like. And eventually everybody about to start growing dreads from all different type of culture and races, and next thing you know, you're gonna have the black folks bowing down to them as if we were not the ones to start this whole movement. Like, or as if dreads didn't derive from us. And I know people may say, oh, it's the hippies. What are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? Because I know my history. I know the truth. So, like, y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all giving too many people and too many cultures too much praise and stuff versus y'all own people. Like, can we just focus on loving each other? Y'all give more people outside of y'all black folks more love than y'all do towards one another. And it doesn't bother me that y'all do that. But if y'all going to do that, make sure you're doing it within your own community and your own culture first. Like, y'all just wow. Y'all wilding out here. It is just blasphemous to me. It's just so like, I'm just like, wow. But anyways, okay, bye. Gotta go. We'll keep this conversation going on some more vlogs that'll be coming. Yeah. See y'all when I see y'all. Peace, light, blessings, and prayers in a positive way to everyone. And we are releasing all the negative energy. I've seen all the elder people out here today as I was jogging, and this is exactly what they were doing. Like, just releasing the negative energy out into the atmosphere to just let it go. Like, we have to. And that's something I'm working on myself. But okay, for real. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.